So today is 27th of November and it is Friday. So all of you know what are Olympic Games. Everybody knows about it. So these Olympic Games are named after Olympia. Olympia in Greece. So where they were first held in the ancient times. So these games are going on from a very ancient time and it took its name from the Olympia in Greece. So if we go far back into the history and time to the days of ancient Greeks, we will see that Hercules started the first Olympic Games. So if we go back and read about the history of these games, you will come to know that ancient Greeks की अगर हम history पढ़ें तो we will see that Hercules has started the Olympic Games. He has started this games. And it was started almost around 3000 years ago in ancient Greece. So these games started from the ancient Greece. And who started? Hercules started. So these were held there in the Olympia. कहाँ पे इन्होंने करी थी first games? Olympia में. So there are many legends related to this how Olympics started. So one of them is that about the king Oenomaus. There used to be a king Oenomaus, and he ruled the city of Alice and the valley of Olympia. He used to rule there. He used to rule the city of Alice and valley of Olympia, and he wanted to marry his beautiful daughter Hippodamia to any young man who would race and outrun the king's own chariot. Means उन्होंने एक वहाँ पे चैलेंज रखा कि the one who will outrun the king's own chariot. So he will marry his daughter Hippodamia to that young man, and if the young man did not succeed, they would be killed. So 13 contestants took part and they were not able to succeed and they failed, so they were put to death. So the 14th one was the lucky and his name was Pelops. So during the race the wheel of the king's chariot came off. Chariot का जो wheel था वो निकल गया था and the king was killed. So Pelops married Hippodamia according to the challenge and he started the games in Olympia. उन्होंने Pelops ने गेम स्टार्ट कर दी ओलंपिया में एज अ थैंक्स गिविंग टू द गॉड ज़्यूस. तो उन्होंने ही स्टार्टेड दिस गेम्स एज अ थैंक्स गिविंग टू लॉर्ड गॉड ज़्यूस so that the god should bestow upon him the success and make him a king. So thus the games which began as a way of honoring the gods. This game was started to honor the god and thanking him and feeling his gratitude. It gradually became an organized competition. So धीरे धीरे gradually ये जो game थी जो एक it was just started to honor the god and giving thanks, showing your gratitude towards the god. It gradually became the organized competition with the events like running, throwing, jumping, wrestling, riding and chariot racing events. So like this these games started. So this is the history of this. So later on the Christian emperor called Theodosius, he banned the Olympic Games completely. He didn't like this idea and he banned it. So but later again in 1829 a very enthusiastic Frenchman, his name was Baton Pierre de Coubertin. He was a very enthusiastic, means he was very excited about these games and he thought that physical exercise is important for your development, and he suggested that games should be revived. So according to his suggestion his idea was accepted in 1894 by an international athletic congress. So there was a meeting in Paris. The delegates decided to hold the Olympic Games every 4 years in the major cities of the world. So meeting was held and it was decided that these games will be held after every 4 years in the major cities. बड़ी cities में after every 4 years these games will be held. This was decided. So they established International Olympic Committee also and voted to hold the first modern games. First modern games were held in Athens, Greece in 1896. So this date is very important. First modern games were started in Athens, that is in Greece, in 1896. Thus, the modern Olympic Games began on April 6, 1896 in Athens, and the main agenda was to promote friendship and understanding among the different nations. So it is the most famous sporting competition that was held in the world today. So it was like that participants from different countries will come, different nations will participate. So you will be able to know the different nations and their culture and their people, their all the things related to that nation. Definitely when they will come at one place, they will stay together, so they will interact, and so this type of interaction will definitely lead to the friendship and understanding also among the nations. So this was the most sporting competition. The Olympic which you see in this picture shows 5 interlocking blue. So you have seen that the logo of this symbol of this Olympic Games, it is like this. So in this 5 different color rings are interlocking with each other. So the rings are blue, black, yellow, black, green, red. These 5 colors. So these symbols represent the continents. These symbols represent the continents of the world joined in the friendship. And one more thing was there, that at least one of these 5 colors appeared in the flag of every country of the world. So the flags of the countries, different countries, they bear any one of these colors in their flags. So participants from all over the world tried to win bronze, silver and gold medals in their respective sports. So participants used to come from all over the world, and they should try their luck and try to win the bronze, silver, gold medals in their respective sports, whatever event they take. So even today the games are held in different city around the world, each time as decided. So these games are regularly going on, means at regular intervals after every 4 years these games are held in different major cities, countries around the world, each time as decided, and a special stadium is often built for the event, such as one in the Munich in Germany for the 1972 Olympics. So when the games were going to held in the Munich in 1972, so at Munich in Germany they built a special stadium for this games in 1972. So young men and young women who come from all over the world to compete in these various sports events. So in that city, special city where the games are going to be held, a village is being organized. So there all the participants used to live together in that village for the time period ऑफ दी गेम्स. जितने दिन वो गेम्स चलती हैं तो जो सारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं, स्पोर्ट्स पर्सनस हैं, वो सब उस विलेज में ही इकट्ठे रहते हैं. दे आर गिवन द सेपरेट रूम्स इन देयर, एंड दैट is called the village where all the sportsmen stay during the time of these Olympic Games. So at the athletic stadium at the site of the games allows several different sports to go on at the same time. So when these games are going on, so it doesn't happen that only one sport event is going on. They at the athletic stadium at the site of games, they allow several different sports to go on at the same time. So there's a running track around the outside of the stadium. Stadium के बाहर एक running track बनाया जाता है, marked off into the separate lanes, and the track is used for running races which are known as the track events. This track is used for running races, which are known as the track events, and the races may be short sprints. There are a lot of different type of races. They can be short sprints, longer races of several laps, some races that involve the jumping over hurdles, relay races. So members of the team run a section of race before passing a baton to the teammate. So in relays, what they do, the members of the team run a section of race. So here, like, the first one runs from this place to here, and from here he takes off the baton and he gives the baton to the other participant, and the other participant starts running, and here he hands over the baton to the other player. So the race goes on like this, and suppose this is the winning closing line, so they keep on running and handing over the baton and proceeding further. Likewise, they come to the end point. So in relay races, this is done. So inside the track there are areas for the field events. ट्रैक के अंदर जो एरिया होता है वहाँ पे फील्ड इवेंट्स होती हैं, जैसे कि थ्रोइंग ऑफ जेवलिन, डिस्कस और शॉट पुट, पोल वॉल्टिंग एंड द लॉन्ग एंड हाई जंप. ये सब स्टेडियम के ट्रैक के अंदर होती हैं. Track and the field events are the most important part of the Olympics and attract the largest number of competitors. ट्रैक जो हमारा रेसिंग ट्रैक है, ट्रैक एंड द फील्ड इवेंट्स जो हमारे ट्रैक के अंदर की साइड पे होती हैं आर द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ द ओलंपिक्स, एंड दे अट्रैक्ट obviously large number of people, competitors, they come to participate. So they attract a lot of people of all the popular sports. Association football, soccer is probably the most international. Soccer. So national sides from all over the world compete for the World Cup every 4 years. So all over the world they compete for the World Cup every 4 years. हर 4 साल में वो लोग ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड से आते हैं पार्टिसिपेंट्स, और वो वर्ल्ड कप के लिए compete करते हैं. अदर समर ओलंपिक स्पोर्ट्स इंक्लूड आर्चरी. और कौन कौन सी इवेंट्स होती हैं ओलंपिक गेम्स में? लाइक आर्चरी, स्विमिंग, बॉक्सिंग, रेसलिंग, वेट लिफ्टिंग, रोइंग, याटिंग, शूटिंग, cycling, gymnastics, fencing, equestrian events, horseback, basketball, water polo, etc. So many types of sports are there which are included in the Olympic Games, and all these take place in that stadium only. These are summer Olympic sports जो summers में होती है. Now come the winter Olympics. They include the events like skiing, sky jumping, figure skating, speed skating, ice hockey and some others. So these are the winter Olympics games. These are the winter Olympic games and these are the summer Olympic games. So there is a difference. In summers we have swimming. You can't do swimming in the winters, right? So the games, sports events they differ according to the season. To compete in any Olympic event, the athlete must be an amateur and a citizen. I think we should not read more than this. You people just go through the lesson again and read it. If you find it any difficult, I will explain you again. So this chapter is about the Olympic Games, and I have told you that from where it has taken its name. It has taken its name from the Olympia in Greece, and first they were held in the ancient times. So who started these ancient games? Hercules. Hercules started these Olympic Games around 3000 years ago in ancient Greece. And there are many legends behind these Olympics, how these Olympics started. And according to the one legend, there was one king, Onomos, who ruled the city of Alice and the Olympics. So the Valley of Olympia. He wanted to marry his daughter to the young man who would outrun the king's own chariot. And similar, while doing this event, if the participants succeeded, he will be married to his daughter. Otherwise, they will be killed. So in this race, 13 brave men were killed, and the 14th one was Pelops, and he won the race, and his daughter was married to him. But the wheel of the chariot came off, so king was killed, unfortunately. And after that, Pelops, he started these games as a thanksgiving to the god Zeus for giving him success and making him a king. So like this, these games started in the Greece, and events were like running, throwing, jumping, wrestling, riding, and chariot racing events. So later on, Christian emperor came, Theodosius. He banned the Olympic Games. But again in 1829, there was a Frenchman, very enthusiastic Frenchman. His name was Baton Pierre de Coubertin. He believed that physical development was important. So from his thinking, his idea was accepted, and these games again started. And first modern games were held in Athens, Greece in 1896, and likewise these games are going on. So we have completed up till here today, and rest we will continue tomorrow. So today we have completed up till here.